Hi there. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for subscribing. Hi, Sparty. He is so smart. He knows exactly when the camera starts. Hi, baby. There's Spartacus. He's a good boy. You want to do a Sparty pick? I have this witching hour oracle since it's Halloween. Do you want to pick your card now? I'm just going to have him do one towards the end. Huh? Yeah. Let's have you pick one of our cards. Okay. Which one? Can you come over here and pick it? Put your paw right here. Which one do you want? You want this one? You're looking at that one? Or that one? Pick a card. I don't have a tree here. We didn't plan this. You want to pick a card? Here. Which one you want to pick for us? Huh? This middle one? Pick a card. Touch one. Want that one? That one or this one? Yeah? Pick the... Oh, you got that one. Okay. All right. Let's go with this one first. So I'm just going to do this oracle reading. This is the Witching Hour Oracle, Lorraine Anderson. And I got this a couple months ago here locally. And, Sparty Picked, Crossing the Veil. Morning. It's number 37, which is a 1, which usually represents a new beginning, although this is mourning something. But sometimes, you know, with every new beginning, there usually is a loss before a new beginning, and there is mourning, but maybe it's a whole new door opening that's actually more beneficial usually. Let's see what it says. Okay, Sparty, thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm just going to read the basic gist of it. I don't really know these cards too well, but I thought it'd be fun for Halloween. Okay, so this is the 8 of Cups, morning. Bittersweet endings, making a passage. Okay, so crossing the veil has come to you because you may be questioning a decision out of fear that what you're getting may not be worth what you're giving up. This card is your confirmation to let go, but also to make space to process your grief. Where you are now has served its purpose, and you are destined for more. You may consider performing a ceremony similar to a graduation to mark the transition from one way of being to the next, or create an altar space for a time to show your gratitude and appreciation for what was. Above all, trust that where you are headed is right and will lead to many more happy memories. You're safe and will be supported. So it's very difficult to leave things behind, but trust that the universe has your back and that there is something more spectacular coming in. It always has to be balanced. So you usually give up something and you get something greater. Okay, thank you, Sparty. Let's see what else we got. I'm just going to shuffle these real quick, and we'll pick a couple of cards. So take what resonates, and I'll try to tune in to what I see with the images and what's coming through. Also, channeled through spirit. So the veil is getting thinner the closer we get to Halloween. And, okay, we've got invocations, the power of words. So there's the famous, abracadabra. What I speak, I create. And this is, I recognize the power of my words and use them for the good of all. So I actually mentioned this, was talking about this to a coworker today, and how I've been trying to practice conscious language. Our language is very limited, I feel, but also if we get into habits of saying things, and there's certain expressions, and we end up sometimes putting ourselves down. And I just feel like staying present, taking a breath before you speak sometimes, and thinking about the words you're using, and keeping it as a positive note, because it really is the power of creation, our breath and what we speak. So that's a 31 invitation. So we're going to see what else comes through as just a note that might resonate with somebody. As a reminder, it's a great reminder. And you know, spell casting, spelling, that's why they call it spelling, right? What else do we need to know? What's hidden in spirit? And asking Witching Oracle. Oh, okay, so we've got Coven, Soul Family, 17. 17's a big number for me. Not because of the 17th letter, but because both my parents were born on the 17th. And Q stands for quantum in my book. So Coven, Soul Family, find your tribe. You know, I think it's so important as a reflection, as a mirror and a reflection of you, and to bond, and those in resonance of that frequency can create together when two or more gather. And it's not saying that you shouldn't be around those that aren't your tribe, because I think that's where our growth comes, is from either being triggered or seeing things from a different perspective in a new light. And we just all need to cast the circle, raising vibrations. So definitely your circle of friends, raising vibrations, your soul family. But with this, I'm also seeing a lot of cast the circle of protection. They're casting a circle, and you know, the pentagram is the elements along with the ether. A lot of people, you know, it's not inverted, it's a pentagram. And the pentagram, actually I have one right here, Frank gave me this. You know, it's earth, fire, water, air, and ether. And let's see what it says. I'm curious. Number 18, cast the circle. So if you're manifesting, you know, everybody could use protection, you know, divine protection. Raising vibration, sacred space, taking the extra step, as in don't skip this step. Okay, so casting a circle is a necessary step of spell work. This practice is how a witch guards their magic, protecting them from outside influences that would rather not see them succeed. But the circle also amplifies a witch's power. It is a container that acts like a battery, giving you the energy you need to see real results. Casting a circle is a step that should not be avoided. It's guiding you to do things the right way. No cutting corners. Being diligent. A lot of people fear witchcraft, and you know, we live in a polarized universe where good and bad, dark and light. For decades, I was denying any kind of abilities and anything around witches because of fear and programming. But I know my heart is pure, and it's all about your intention. So if you're pure-hearted and you have well intentions for the highest good, and you're not, you know, going across anybody's invading their free will or anything, but you're sending the purest intentions. I don't like to look at it as me casting a spell, but more like what I desire, I feel in my heart, I speak, spelling like we talked about, and in groups. You know, you want to manifest something, you want to create something in a better way, in a better realm for this world, a better world, and you have pure intentions. That's like a spell, you know. So don't be too afraid of it. With that's what I'm gonna say. Which thing? We're just having fun here. It's Halloween. Let's do one more. And I'm seeing a lot of green. I'm seeing a lot of green right now. I don't know. I think of the heart chakra with the green. I think of nature. I'm seeing a lot of emerald green and the forest, healing. Okay, so we've got several cards that flipped over. That's funny. The sacred vows, commitment. Commit to your practice. Commit to your meditation, connecting to Source, God, Creator. Commit to what is part of your desire, to what you want to manifest, what you want to create, where you want to move forward. Moon water is the next card. Reset. That's beautiful. Elixir. I'm hearing the elixir. Elixir of the universe. Then we got the forest. So there's my confirmation. I saw the forest. Seeing the bigger picture. That's beautiful. And that's a hawk. Fascinating. The hawk reminds me of my father. That's, you know, that's like his spirit animal. So he's gonna soar through the canyon. There's the forest and the stream. Seeing the bigger picture. And the final card that flipped over was the witching hour. Favorable circumstances, number 6. And there's a little fox. I think it's a little fox. Yeah. It could just be a little dog. It could be Sparty, right? Sparty, are you blue? Yeah. You're not blue. You're happy. All right. So I'm going to read forest because I did see the forest in my eye, my third eye. It's the 3 of Wands, or the King of Wands also. Seeing the bigger picture, holding the vision, working towards a goal. You can't see the forest for the trees, right? So important to take a step back with your perspective and see the entire forest. Wider perspective. It means don't get so caught up in the details that you miss the bigger picture. Every day is full of little things that move the needle more or less towards a good day. Some days will be dramatic, chaotic, and full of what feels like 1,000 tiny spiritual cuts. And in those moments, you may feel an overwhelming need to give up, change direction, or go back to what feels safe and comfortable. Remember, we don't really grow in our comfort so much, but we do need that. It's the ebb and flow of life, right? I just said that. The in-breath, the inhale, and then the exhale. So another meaning is that you're focused on minor details, like choosing a name for a business when you could be planning major things as to what you'll sell, setting up the website, or clever marketing ideas. You may stress about a small blemish in your new home instead of rejoicing in the home itself. There's so much more to do and see if you zoom out of the bigger picture. So don't give up just yet. You'll get past your challenges, and soon they'll be a distant memory. If you are stuck or have yet to work out the solution to a problem, shift your focus to something else. Keep yourself busy with things that are fun, easy to do, or feel more like play. And when you need to restore your hope, revisit your goals and remind yourself why your challenges will be worth it in the end. I always like to say, keep your eye on the prize with a wider perspective. All right. Well, let me know your thoughts, if there's anything else that came through in the reading for you. And if you're liking the Halloween, this deck. I also have the whole Halloween Oracle that I pulled on my other reading. I'll do next time. But and if you're celebrating Halloween, let me know what you're gonna dress as. It's all fun. So thank you for watching, and until the next time.